Trump ad calls VP Harris pro-criminal extremist. Before Saturday night's Minnesota event, the Trump campaign highlighted Vice President Kamala Harris's 2020 riot-related request for Minnesota Freedom Fund donations. Harris is a pro-criminal radical, the ad says, for bailing out now-convicted murderers and rapists out of jail. At today's rally in Minnesota, President Trump will set the record straight on dangerously liberal Kamala Harris's long history of supporting soft-on-crime policies, like defunding the police, that have made our cities and neighborhoods less safe, Trump campaign National Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt said. Harris promoted donations to the Minnesota Freedom Fund, which released imprisoned murderers and rapists to commit further horrible crimes. Kamala and the corporate media can try to rewrite history, but President Trump will tell Minnesotans and Americans Harris is a pro-criminal radical. According to the campaign video commercial and a Trump campaign memo, a handful of the felons Kamala wanted let back into our neighborhoods. Strangling his ex-girlfriend at home was Donovan Boone's accusation. Christopher Boswell, a twice-convicted rapist, now faces kidnapping, assault, and sexual assault charges. Darnica Floyd, in January 2020, Floyd was charged with second-degree murder for stabbing a guy who denied sex. Thomas Mosley, charged with riots, narcotics, weapons, and police station damage. Sean Tillman, after his parole, Tillman savagely murdered a St. Paul rail station passenger. This is hardly the only soft-on-crime policy Kamala supports, the document said. From defunding the police and ICE to her wide-open border policies that have brought lethal fentanyl and migrant criminality into our country, Kamala's vote makes our country less safe. The campaign video recalled her controversial social media call. After George Floyd's murder, Harris wrote June 1, 2020, "If you're able to pitch in now to the Minnesota Freedom Fund to aid post-bail for people protesting on the ground in Minnesota." The summer of violent riots and social justice marches began with his death. TV commentators praise Harris's promotion for raising $35 million in just a few weeks. After explaining how the Minnesota Freedom Fund bails out repeat offenders, the ad ended with a simple text message. Kamala Harris, failed. Weak. Dangerously liberal. The fund's long-running criticism didn't change Harris's 2020 Twitter statement.